Good morning, LMP. I'm Abby Harley, and welcome to GNN for December 3rd. We want to start off today's show by congratulating our thespians who recently participated in the district competition, especially Emily Williams and Alex Goldman, who move on to the state competition during spring break. A very special congratulations goes to GNN's own Emily Williams, who won Best Actress in the district. Now for our first story, we take off to the hallways for a question of the day that might just stump you. Connor Wan has more.
Name one of Thomas Edison's inventions.
The light bulb.
Light bulb.
The light bulb.
The light bulb.
The door.
What does LOL stand for?
Laughing out loud.
What does BRB stand for?
Be right back.
What about CEO?
Chief something officer.
CEO.
Corporate Executive Officer.
CEO.
Gradual transition.
And what about CEO?
I have no idea.
So if you were going to do that, you're going to go into this and you're going to have to
CEO.
Chief Executive Officer.
really put it down.
Chief executive officer.
Super hard. Really.
Skip.
What state did the Boston Tea Party take place in?
Massachusetts.
Boston.
Boston.
Massachusetts.
Boston.
Name one of Thomas Edison's inventions.
The light bulb.
What does LOL stand for?
Laugh out loud.
BRB.
Be right back.
CEO.
Chief Executive Officer.
What's heavier, a pound of bricks or a pound of feathers?
They're the same.
How many terms did Benjamin Franklin serve as president?
None.
You have 13 puppies, all of them but 8 die. How many are left?
8.
Your mom has 4 kids. The first 3 kids are named North, South, and East. What is the name of the 4th kid?
Me.
A plane crashes on the border between Florida and Georgia. Where do they bury the survivors?
You don't bury survivors.
Your friend's birthday is tomorrow. When is their next birthday?
Tomorrow.
What state did the Boston Tea Party take place in?
Massachusetts.
There's a coconut tree. A bird, a monkey, and a squirrel are racing to get to a banana. Who gets there first?
They're trying to get coconuts, not bananas.
That would be correct. And that was a perfect score from Sarah Friedman. Here, GNN.
Stay tuned for more GNN, including Cocktail Hour. But first, these messages.
I'm Haley. I'm Caroline. And we are from Key Club, and we are doing a competition food drive. So bring your non-perishable items to the front lobby, please.
All donations will be sent to Rescue Outreach Mission in Sanford.
And as I said, it's a competition, so the grade that brings the most food will win a treat for advisory.
On December 1st, in the school cafeteria, the 6th grade Spanish language class was busy making food. Mrs. Weaver taught the class how to make the tortillas by hand and by a tortilla press. She also brought chicken and beans for the students to make tacos or burritos from the tortillas. All the students had a lot of fun mixing and making their own tortillas, and it was a very filling lesson. For GNN News, I'm Sammy Weiss.
My name is Dante Lopez, and in This Week in History, Michael Jackson's best-selling album Thriller came out, and Ford made the first moving assembly line. On November 30th, 1982, Michael Jackson's Thriller came out, and to this day it remains the most sold album in the world, with over 65 million copies ever sold. Then on December 1st, 1913, Ford made the first moving assembly line. An assembly line is a moving line of parts and tools to put together large items such as planes and cars. That was This Week in History, and this is Dante Lopez signing off.
Morning LP, I'm Patrick, and today we're asking people a question. What app do you think you use the most?
What do you think your most used app is?
I think it's Snapchat.
Why?
I don't know why.
Is the Packer app.
Why?
Go Pack Go. Go Pack Go.
Spotify.
Why?
I like music.
Solid.
YouTube.
Why?
Why not?
Probably Snapchat.
Why?
I don't know.
I have to go with Snapchat. It's one of my favorite apps. It's really cool to, stay in touch with friends, Just send a quick picture. What's up? They say what's up back. It's just cool, yeah.
No messages?
No, I'm not a message guy. I'm more of Snapchat.
All about pics.
Probably Twitter.
Why?
Because, as you know, social media takes up a lot of time. I'm pretty proud of my 100 followers. I mean, come at me.
iFunny.
And why?
I spend about 4 hours a day on that app.
Because they're losers. They're just losers.
It's a real problem.
That's kind of weird. Thanks for watching. I'm Patrick Gable, signing off for GNN.
All right, good morning. 109 in the sky, but the pigs won't quit. You're here with me, Emily Williams. Welcome to Cocktail Hour.
In the cafe.
Here I have Mr. Chestnut. Mr. Chestnut, how are you?
I'm sick.
You're sick?
Mm-hmm.
So, you are a professor, major history teacher, major history
All
professor.
the above.
All the above?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, Mr. Chestnut, this is a question that we've all been, waiting for. Your last name, where does it originate from? Like your last name, you are literally a savory nut.
True. It's a good,
Known
interesting
for
question.
its rich flavor.
Interesting question. What I found originally, there's a group of religious people called Huguenots. I'm not sure if you know that in history, right? And it derived from France, and when they were persecuted with this Reformation age, they moved to England, and Chastain was kind of the original, and then eventually from Chastain became a lot of different deviations, and there was like finally Chestnut, or just people that live close to chestnut groves, whichever one you want to take. I like the one with the crest and the battle star because I think that's kind of cool, like the knight stuff. But probably my ancestors just lived next to chestnut trees.
I was not expecting like a thorough answer. I was honestly expecting you to be like, I don't know, I think it's British. But thank you. This is my friend Gregory. Yeah, we were next door neighbors when we were little.
He looks happy.
So anyway, we have our lightning round coming up, and since these are more knowledge based instead of opinion based.
Great.
So I'm going to give you 5 seconds instead of 3. It's a lot more time.
Okay.
And if you get something wrong or you're too slow, you have to do a jig.
Oh, jigs.
All right. Well, you ready?
I guess. Can I do
Too
something?
bad. Nope. No. All right. One step for man. One small step for man. One large leap for mankind. One giant leap for mankind. Who said it?
Armstrong?
We did not choose to go to the moon because it is easy, but because it is hard. You are too slow. You have to do a jig. No, you got to stand up and do the jig. Like you got to go all out. I know you don't feel well, but you just got to.
How about just?
Just a little jig. Just give me a little something. This just. You're perfect. You're doing great. Thank you so much. It has been an honor to have you on Cocktail Hour with Emily Williams. Cocktail Hour. Thank you, folks.
God, that was awkward.
Thanks, Emily. Winter sports are now in full swing, so let's catch up with Jared Harden on this week's episode of Griffin Center.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Griffin Center. I hope everyone had a nice Thanksgiving break. We have a lot of stuff to catch up on from the week off, so let's get right into it. Congratulations to the boys varsity basketball team for their win last Thursday against ICS. They won by a score of 48-37. Brady Benefield led the way with 18 points and Alex Marshall followed up with 9. They fell to Lake Highland but then bounced back against Cornerstone on Tuesday. They won by a score of 74-41 and Mitchell Wigington finished out the first half with this insane 80-foot shot. They went on to beat Hardy 83-54, but unfortunately they went on to lose to IMG Academy in a hard-fought championship game by a score of 53-47. Your Griffins have a record of 3-2 and take on Holy Trinity today at 7 and North Broward Prep Saturday at 4. Come out and support your Griffins. Congratulations to the boys JH basketball team for their win over Cornerstone 30-29. And I also want to say congratulations to Matt Upper and Logan McClure for their all-tournament team honors for last week's Thanksgiving tournament here at LMP. The girls varsity soccer team had a draw against New Smyrna Beach High School. They look to take on Orangewood next week at home. Good luck to all the middle schoolers at Meritos games. Go show these other schools what Griffin Nation is all about. And now, this week in Griffin Sports. Girls varsity basketball plays North Broward tomorrow here at 6. And the boys varsity soccer team looks to take on St. Cloud away at 7:30 tomorrow. If you feel like we ever miss anything, please feel free to come to the TV room to give us scores and stats. I'm Jared Harden, and this is Griffin Center.
That's our show for today. Thanks to everyone for all your help and participation this semester with GNN. Next week will be our final show for the semester and our special holiday show. Until then, I'm Abby Harley, and have a great day and stay classy, LMP.